Stillwater is a place that brings us all together. The Cowboy family, loyal and true. Different ages, different backgrounds, different dreams. It's where we learn, grow, meet friends, march, and cheer. It's late nights, pizza, and cheese fries. Downtown and the Strip. It's a place to connect with classmates, the community, and with the world. When it's time to move on, well, we may leave it, but it never leaves us. It's a place where we can always come back to see our family. We do that because it's home, and it always will be.
Welcome, everyone. It is my pleasure to present the Oklahoma State University Fall 2022 degree candidates from the Ferguson College of Agriculture, the College of Engineering, Architecture and Technology, and the College of Arts and Sciences. And now, please stand for the entrance of the platform party and the faculty.
State University, and I'd like to welcome you to OSU's 145th undergraduate commencement ceremony. Please join me in thanking the Oklahoma State University Pipe and Drums Band, led by Pipe Major William Tetrick, for leading our march. Please remain standing and join me in singing our national anthem sung by Aaron Alamina, followed by our state song performed by Mackenzie Graves.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains, where the waving wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oklahoma, every night my honey lamb and I sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky. We know we belong to the land, and the land we belong to is grand. And when we say, I-F-I-O-E-A, we're only saying you're doing fine, Oklahoma, Oklahoma, O-K-L-A-H-O-M-A, Oklahoma State.
Please be seated. We are pleased to have representatives of the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education with us today. I ask that Regent Stephen Taylor please stand so that we can recognize you and thank you for your tireless efforts in support of higher education. It is my pleasure to introduce members of the OSU A&M Board of Regents who are with us today. I will invite them to stand as I call their names, and we'll applaud them as a group. Our chair, Gerald Callahan from Edmond, Rick Davis from Guthrie, and Chief Executive Officer Jason Ramsey from Edmond. Thank you. I would also like to introduce other members of the OSU administration who are here today. I invite them to stand as I call their names, and we will applaud them as a group. Chris Francisco, Vice Provost for Undergraduate Education. Craig Freeman, Interim Vice Provost and Dean, College of Professional Studies. Doug Hallenbach, Vice President, Student Affairs. Kenneth Sewell, Vice President, Research. Carlos Risco, Dean of the College of Veterinary Medicine. Sheila Johnson, Dean of Libraries. Richard Frohawk, Interim Dean of the Honors College. And Scott Newman, President of Oklahoma City. Thank you. I now ask that our board chairman, Gerald Callahan, to bring greetings to our degree candidates, followed by greetings from our faculty council chair, Dr. Kai Cole, and then president of the Student Government Association, Riley Pritzloff.
Well, thank you, President Schrum. I'd like to say welcome to everybody, and on behalf of President Schrum, Glad to have you here today with us, Congressman Lucas, and certainly very excited for all you degree candidates and all the guests that we have here with us today at Oklahoma State. This is a great time for you, and I bring congratulations to the OSU class of 2022. Congratulations to all of you. It is really a pleasure for me personally to share this time with Congressman Frank Lucas. We've always appreciated your leadership on behalf of the state of Oklahoma. This is an A&M college, and you've done a tremendous job on behalf of agriculture as well, Congressman. And we know that you'll have a busy time when you get back to Washington, D.C., and you'll be really dedicated to looking out for what's in the best interest of OSU and the citizens of Oklahoma. For many of us, our time at OSU played a very critical role in our lives, whether it was learning skills for our future careers, taking advantage of leadership opportunities on campus, or making friends that will last a lifetime. OSU has made a difference in your life. To the administration, faculty, staff, students, and all who make OSU special, the Board of Regents say, thanks for a job well done. Graduates, we honor you today and we celebrate your achievements with you, your family, and your friends. I hope your time at OSU includes wonderful memories that you will carry with you forever, and I hope that you will always stay connected to your alma mater. As a graduate, you are a representative of America's brightest orange. Oklahoma State University has made a difference in your life. May you enhance its name through your continued academic pursuits, your career, and your service to the greater good. Again, on behalf of the Board of Regents, greetings and congratulations to all of you.
Welcome, graduates. Congratulations from the faculty of OSU. You did it. And to the parents, family, and friends, congratulations to you also, and thank you for the support of these students. For many, this is an accomplishment for your entire family. I wonder how many of you plan to be sitting here today 3, 4, 5 years ago. Did it go as planned? Given how the past years have gone for everyone, I'm gonna say it didn't go exactly as you planned. But here you are. Through all of the unexpected, you are a graduate. Never forget all that you have overcome. I leave you with one piece of advice, and that is display your diploma. That might sound silly. I have mine displayed in my office, but it's not for others to see. And it is a reminder of all the hours I spent in the classroom and the knowledge and skills that I've gained. But it's also a reminder of your resilience and your perseverance over the last few years. You faced difficulties, and it may not have gone as planned, but you did it. You are a graduate. What does the future hold? A new job? Graduate school? Maybe you're not sure. It probably won't go as planned. But remember, whatever you face, remember today and the past few years and all that you have overcome to get to this point today. You can do anything. Display your diploma proudly as a reminder of your cowboy culture. You gave it everything that you had, and you finished what you started. From your faculty, we wish you the best. Go Pokes.
I hope that you all recognize what a significant accomplishment you have achieved. These past 3 years have likely been some of our most difficult and challenging. Despite 3 years of a pandemic and through periods of unrest and uncertainty, you completed a college degree. That is no small feat. In fact, I started college with many of you here today in the fall of 2019. And while I don't graduate until next semester, spring of 2023, it is truly an honor to be here to watch you finish this journey. While watching some of my closest friends graduating gives me a bittersweet feeling, it also makes me proud. Proud to have been able to share this college experience with you despite a pandemic, global unrest, the Taylor Swift Ticketmaster crash. That was really the icing on the cake, wasn't it? But jokes aside, do not underestimate yourselves as you begin the next stage of your life. If your unique college experience should have taught you anything, it is how resilient you really are. And by being here today and by walking this stage, you demonstrate that resilience. Regardless of what your post-graduation journey looks like, remember that you worked so hard for this moment. So bask in it, celebrate. And I'll echo Regent Callahan. The ties connecting this cowboy family are powerful. They stretch even beyond the borders of this country. As you move to new states and new cities, know that there will always be OSU alumni among you. Congratulations again, and go Pokes!
Thank you, Regent Callahan, Dr. Cole, and Riley for those words of encouragement. It's my pleasure to come to the part of our program where we get to recognize and honor an individual who has done great things for our university, their community, and the state of Oklahoma with the presentation of an honorary doctorate degree. We are privileged to have with us today David Rainbolt to accept an honorary degree on behalf of his father, Gene Rainbolt. Gene is an Oklahoman entrepreneur and a philanthropist. He began his banking career in 1962 with the acquisition of the First American Bank in Purcell, and soon after the Federal National Bank in Shawnee. He focused on helping struggling banks and formed Oklahoma's first multi-bank holding company in 1985. 12 banks merged under a single charter, and Bank First was founded in 1989. Bank First continues to prosper and is the largest state-chartered bank in Oklahoma, where he serves as chairman emeritus, and his son David serves as the chief executive officer. Throughout his career, Gene witnessed multi-generational economic hardship and became an advocate of education to bring change and opportunity. He has supported scholarships for OSU students, endowed faculty positions, and extension programs for Oklahoma's farmers, ranchers, and agribusiness to ensure sustainable success and well-being in rural communities. Gene has served a multitude of leadership roles on a variety of prestigious boards and councils in Oklahoma and is a veteran of the United States Army. David, will you please come forward? I ask that Regent Chair Gerald Callahan also come forward to assist with this presentation. It gives Oklahoma State University great honor to bestow upon Gene Rainbolt an honorary doctorate of humane letters degree. Congratulations, David, to you. Your father and all your family. It's a privilege to recognize you all today. We now move to the introduction of our keynote speaker. We are delighted to have Congressman Frank Lucas with us today. A fifth-generation Oklahoman, Congress Lucas has stayed true to his home state. Born and raised in western Oklahoma, he has continued to farm wheat and raise cattle on the same land his family did before him 120 years ago. In the 7th grade, Congress Lucas discovered during a mock classroom debate about the presidential campaign that he cared about the issues and could motivate his classmates to think about what was important, and a trait he has lived up to by serving as our congressman. Mr. Lucas attended Oklahoma State University, where he studied agricultural economics, a degree that furthered his knowledge of the business and policy of agriculture. During his time at OSU, he was the chair of the College of Republicans, where his interest in politics flourished. In his time as a Student Government Association senator, he was exposed to a variety of opinions and ideas, which he acknowledges was an important part of attending a comprehensive university. With a deep appreciation of history, the congressman has always been a supporter of the mission of Oklahoma State as a premier land-grant university. As a graduate of Oklahoma State, he began a legacy in his family that his children fulfilled, and we hope someday his grandchildren will as well. Frank and his wife, Linda, live in Cheyenne and are active members of the community. The values that were instilled in Frank from a young age have followed him throughout his life. Oklahoma and Oklahoma State are better places because of it. It's now my distinct pleasure to introduce Congressman Frank Lucas.
President Schrum, members of the Board of Regents, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, and most importantly, the class of 2022. You deserve an applause. Thank you for your warm welcome and the invitation to be with you. I find it hard to believe any of you would have been here to listen to my speeches SGA Senate days years ago. But I promise you, these next 15 minutes will be nothing like those speeches or the political ads you were inundated with in the last 2 years. As a proud member of the Oklahoma State community, I'm honored to be here to deliver the 132nd Fall Commencement Address. And with this month marking the 40th anniversary of my own graduation from Oklahoma State, I'm personally very humbled to be a part of this wonderful occasion. As you will soon learn, graduating from this prestigious institution will open countless doors for you throughout your life. As an OSU alumnus, I'm proud to be one of the first to congratulate you and your families on this celebratory occasion. To reach this day, students have had the support of families, friends, faculty, and in some cases, unknown strangers in our communities. I thank those who have sacrificed to make this moment possible. As a father of myself to 2 Oklahoma State graduates, and I'm going to acknowledge this, it is a glorious day when your child graduates from college, and a really great day for your bank account. I know the class of 2022 will join me in thanking you for your love and support. As soon-to-be alumnus of Oklahoma State University, I hope you cherish the memories you made here in Stillwater. You've worked hard to reach this milestone. You'll leave with lifelong friends and fond memories of homecoming. And if they still do this, being thrown into Theta Pond and enjoying long nights out on the strip with friends. I'm sure the same deep philosophical conversations are still happening at George's, Eskimo Joe's, and you may have never heard of this place, the Stonewall. I cannot speak to the details of those discussions, but I remember them as being very thoughtful. You were fellow Cowboys with legendary wrestling coach John Smith. You were fellow Cowboys with Lindy Waters, Cade Cunningham, and their revered coach Mike Boynton. You had the unique experience of christening O'Brate Stadium and joining President George W. Bush for the ceremonial first pitch. I know we'll all remember Bedlam 2021. Although I didn't get to join you on the field after the game, that's what spouses are for, to protect you from yourself sometimes. I know you will all remember, oh yes, cramming you did at Edmond Lowe. And to those of you graduating with high honors, academic awards, and distinctions, I say, well done. And for those of you who might have received a C or 2 through the process, rest assured, you too can be a member of Congress someday. All jokes aside, I know we all appreciate the wonderful quality about Oklahoma State, that whether you come from the most rural area or an inner city or any place in between, OSU remains true to the modern land-grant mission by preparing students for unimaginable success. While your studies and extracurriculars will leave a lasting impression and provide you with countless stories to share throughout your life, maybe even a few of those with your mother, one thing you should always be proud of is where you've come from and the lessons you've learned along the way as you aspire to achieve great things. I say that because I've been in many of your shoes. You see, I'm the proud product of rural western Oklahoma. My parents were children of the Great Depression and the Dust Bowl. Across the semi-arid, windy, and often drought-stricken landscape that my family has called home for over 5 generations. It was the prairie that allowed the expansive landscape to weather all types of drought cycles. Its tangled roots held the topsoil in place, preventing it from blowing away and are turning our expansive blue skies brown and black. But what many of our grandparents, and in your case, my graduate friends, your great-grandparents did not know was the long-term effects of tilling what was called the last frontier of agriculture. Sod busting led to impressive harvests, but when the rain stopped, the once productive land became hard-pan fields and dust clouds and transformed the landscape for generations. The decade-long drought unmistakably shaped the lives of many across Oklahoma, including my late parents. Shaped by the adversity of both the Great Depression and the Dust Bowl, my parents were quick to learn the value of a day's work. Hard work came before sunrise and long after sunset as they helped tend to the homestead. Their purpose from the act of caring for the land and raising what they could with what they had provided for their families, their neighbors, and embracing the responsibilities of what is called being in the breadbasket of America's home. That sense of community helped create a feeling of certainty and belonging during uncertain times. It was bolstered by the knowledge that a family member or a neighbor would do anything in their power to help you or your family, day or night. These are values that were instilled in me as a young boy in the Durham, Crawford, rural communities of North Roger Mills County. And they are the foundations upon which our beloved university was founded. Oklahoma State University was born out of the vision that public land should be given to states to provide for the higher education and embetterment of its people. The Morrill Act, passed by Congress on July 2, 1862, and signed by President Abraham Lincoln, established the land-grant university system. This revolutionary piece of policy guaranteed that no longer would receiving a higher education be reserved for the privileged few. Land-grant institutions lifted an entire new class of citizens and put them on a path toward the great American dream. These uniquely American institutions equip students with tools and knowledge necessary to solve some of society's most challenging issues, then and now. The 3 pillars of a land-grant university: instruction, research, and extension have allowed generations to serve the public, with Oklahoma State University's pioneering spirit having helped pave the way for new discoveries. Throughout its history, Oklahoma State has solved problems. We've responded to the needs of our state's farmers during the Dust Bowl with innovative soil conservation techniques, and has continued serving farmers and ranchers well with its world-class wheat genetics program. Through the leadership of President Schrum, we are working to solve the problem of rural health care. And through the leadership of many in the engineering school, and with the launch of OSU's new Oklahoma Aerospace Institute for Research and Education, we are equipping the next generation of manned and unmanned aerospace professionals, leveraging their innovation to support America's national security drone strategy. Oklahoma State's deep commitment to our original land-grant mission and working to apply it to today's problems will ensure that Oklahoma's brightest orange continues to be a steward of learning and opportunity. I would be remiss if I did not thank the long line of university leaders, professors, and mentors who laid the foundation for students like you and I. Leaders like Oliver Wilhelm, who established the OSU Foundation, which has gone on to elevate the impact of OSU through advanced educational opportunities. Leaders like Burns Hargis, who ushered in new investments and helped provide transformative resources, not just for Oklahoma State, but for the entire state of Oklahoma. Leaders like Dr. Darrell Ray, who was a personal mentor of mine as my AggieCon policy professor, who represents all the professors and mentors we've shared during our time on campus. Because of mentors and leaders like President Wilhelm, President Burns Hargis, and Dr. Ray, a young man from Roger Mills County who graduated in a high school class of 40, was able to grow up to be a member of Congress. Remember this: the size of your hometown does not have to determine the size of your dreams. Ultimately, you are all the reason why Oklahoma State will be the preeminent land-grant institution. Your innovation, your discoveries, your wealth of knowledge, and generosity to give back to OSU will help make our university a better place for generations to come. You are all examples that OSU is and will, for generations, continue to be the preeminent land-grant university. Now, that you are a graduate of Oklahoma State, you're a part of an engine that will continue to drive investment in the university. I believe now more than ever, Oklahoma and our nation need graduates of land-grant universities. You are the ones who will go on to educate students, serve our communities, solve problems, improve our understanding of the world around us. Going forward, I challenge you to always remember what it means to be a cowboy. Remember to challenge yourself intellectually and never stop learning. Never, ever. Be a good steward of your communities and always be of service to your neighbors. Be a good steward of resources as we work together to enhance the quality of life, economic prospects, and outcomes for all our fellow Oklahomans and the rest of the globe. I thank you for letting me share this special day with you. I hope there will come a time for you to return to OSU, as I did today, to reflect on how the mission of Oklahoma State University helped to define you and the aspirations of your youth. Congratulations again to the class of 2022 on becoming a graduate of Oklahoma State University. May God bless you, and never, ever, ever forget. Go Pokes!
Thank you for those words of wisdom, and we appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us today and hope you will return to campus often. We're very proud to recognize the accomplishment of graduating seniors who today are receiving their respective honors college degrees. OSU confers the Honors Hood on these students to recognize their outstanding academic accomplishments. Students receiving honors college degrees are denoted in the program, and I ask that all honors students please stand to be recognized as a group. You're out there, stand up. Thank you. In recognition of outstanding scholastic achievement, it is now my pleasure to recognize the newest members of the OSU chapter of Phi Kappa Phi, who are wearing Phi Kappa Phi cords to denote this distinction. This honorary scholastic fraternity is reserved for those whose academic ranking places them in the upper 10% of the graduates. Will all members of Phi Kappa Phi in the graduating class please stand and be recognized? Congratulations, please be seated. Before we present the candidates for degrees, I'd like to ask you to join me in recognizing a very special group of people without whose efforts this graduation would not be possible. Will the faculty presenting Oklahoma State University this morning please stand and remain standing? I thank each of you for the guidance and the wisdom that you have provided to these students. The degree candidates here today are ready to exponentially increase the scholarship you have shared with them. Please join me in applauding the faculty for their service to OSU and for representing their colleagues at the ceremony today. We will now begin the recognition of degree candidates by college. As you know, this morning, we are recognizing candidates from the Ferguson College of Agriculture, College of Engineering, Architecture, and Technology, and the College of Arts and Sciences. Degree candidates from the Ferguson College of Agriculture, please begin lining up for presentation. I want to advise that we have professional photographers taking pictures of each candidate during the ceremony. We respectfully remind you not to come on the arena floor. Please remember that the last candidate across the stage is just as important as the first. Students, we ask that once you have completed your graduation walk, you please return to your seat and remain seated until the conclusion of the program. To commemorate your participation in the ceremony today, each of you will receive a watercolor painting of the Edmund Lowe Library by Professor of Architecture Mo Bilbasi. Each college selected an outstanding representative student to lead their college processional and to be on the stage with their dean. These students and the respective deans will be introduced as we begin the college's traditional graduation walk. I would now like to introduce the Dean of the Ferguson College of Agriculture, Dr. Tom Kuhn. He will be congratulating the candidates, assisted by Associate Dean Cinda Clary. The college's gonfalon was carried by Roy Grant. Roy is a candidate for a bachelor's degree in agribusiness.
Roy Grant.
Raceland Maria Gimmel.
Emma Kate Miller.
Danny Ray Croft.
Alyssa Renee Parker.
Tanner Larson.
Robin Marie Maloney.
Devin Williams.
Mason Neal Stearns.
Brock Vaughn.
Matthew Hansen.
Nicholas John Spain.
David Lane Misseldine.
Lane Clark.
Whitney Caitlin Mahan.
Edward Matthew Myers II.
Hunter William Gibson.
Riley Danielle Zimmer.
Taylor Smith.
Presley Jace Pugh.
Stephen Floyd.
Alexis Marie Gatewood.
Anthony Bombach.
Gracie Laddick.
Emily Catherine Garrett.
Michelle Leanne Reyes.
Bryce Gavin Waugh.
Cole Wilsheets.
Krista Michelle Carroll.
Preston Wilsheets.
Macy Lynn Shoulders.
Caitlin Marie Trollinger.
Newland Ann Humphrey.
Jeanette Taylor Furlong.
Charity Rose Pulliam.
Ashlyn Marie Martinez.
Chesney Grimes.
Ryan Lloyd Rector.
Alini Saris.
Drew Allen Hardaway.
Garrett Shane Steele.
Kaylee Marie Haston.
Grant Thomas Fenton.
Mackenzie Lynn Sheldon.
Brooke Danielle Gibson.
Jonathan Richard Hendricks.
Jaden Alyssa Allen.
Rhett William Taylor.
Emily Leanne Amen.
Nicholas Jordan Scribner.
Ryder Lee Fleener.
Tanisha Monsha Lampkin.
Carson Lynn Kanzler.
Deanna Lee Hibbard.
Emily Anna Kennedy.
Maya Elizabeth Doyle.
Shelby Elise Stillman.
Michael St. Clair.
Kathy Rose LaPointe.
Allison Danielle Troser.
Hunter Lee McConnell.
Cable Liston Cox.
Brianna Martz.
Gunner James Goodwin Hartzell.
Jenna K. Bronk.
Cutter Randall Gill.
Joshua David Wortman.
Philip Schuyler Beekman.
Holly Marie Harold.
J.C. Kendall Carruthers.
Ashley Henley.
Paitlin Nicole Anderton.
Amber May Laster.
Shauna Evelyn Huff.
Megan Marie Olson.
Brendan Tyler Perkins.
Don Allen Martin.
Raina S. Ellison.
Jessica Nicole Black.
Brendan Michael Patton.
Dylan Alexander Hardwick.
Avery Ann Barrett.
Mandy Chanel Sharp.
Addison Catherine White.
Jillian Dawn Remington.
Anna Lorraine Kitzrow.
JC K. Biven.
Dana K. Taylor.
Savannah Angelique Hopkins.
Jeanette Rose Harris.
Natalie Rose Battaglia.
Charles Joseph Rawson.
Michelle Lynn Noggle.
Audrey Leanne Dagnell.
Jack Charles Milligan.
Calvin Latre Johnson.
Julie Ann Cullum.
Meg Michelle Gilliland.
Aaron Ashley Fiddler.
Robert Peter Borgman.
Bailey McVeigh.
Ronnie K. Loffelmacher.
Nicholas Brian Johnson.
Alyssa Taylor Fehrenbach.
Autumn Eris Rain Sutton.
Michaelin Nicole Betts.
Jared Ty Snow.
Lauren May Culver.
Madeline Ann Mayfield.
Morgan Faith Truitt.
Brianna Seaton.
William Clark Jones.
Chloe Lane Rogers.
Jacob Ryan Batterton.
Grace Marie Hall.
Madison Michelle Spittler.
Hannah K. Kirby.
Dane Michael Bruce.
Jonas Isaiah Jackson.
William Marshall Clune.
Courtney Marie Johnson.
Alana Madison Boyle.
Clayton House.
Rachel Evelyn Folk.
Zane Schimmel.
Tarye L. Knutsvik.
David Martinez.
Yaming Lo.
Peyton Young.
Amber Sky Howell.
Sophie Kuzner.
Cole Hayden Strickland.
Noah Shapier.
Rachel Booker.
Justin Eric Cruz.
Allison Pittman.
Miko Brandon.
Trey Smith.
Bianca Wright.
Rebecca Elizabeth Korn.
Ross Johnson.
Haley Alexis Obranovich.
Jennifer Nicole Swedberg.
Raquel Elise Gorley.
Hannah Marie Durham.
Garrett Alvin Brown.
Carrie Ann Wilson.
Jared Hollis Nicholson.
Malia Kelly Riedenauer.
John Paul Donaldson.
Addison Hunter.
Shaquing Tong.
Grant Marion Simpson.
Jorai Lee.
Teresa Swantek.
Shi Young. This concludes recognition of the graduates of the Ferguson College of Agriculture. Please join us in congratulating them.
I would now like to introduce Dr. Paul Tukowski, who serves as the Dean of the College of Engineering, Architecture, and Technology. He will be congratulating the candidates, assisted by Associate Dean Sundaresh Guru. The college's gonfalon was carried by Blake Barton. Blake is a candidate for a bachelor's degree in computer engineering and electrical engineering.
Blake Barton.
Anushi Saraf.
Enrique Valdez.
Rawan Khaled Havremi.
Dominic Michelle Keller. Dominique Michelle Keller.
Guang Min Kim.
Jared Isaiah Johnson.
Johnny Enriquez.
Gabe Moya.
Rebecca Sue Means.
Jared Daniel Jenkins.
John Mark Mulder.
Jason Him Harmon.
Christian Moyer.
William Parker Ford.
Samantha Harazal.
Ali Mohammed.
Walter Anderson Penn.
Brian Timothy Charter.
Sergio Franco.
Zachariah Evan Blue.
Darcy Lane Golden.
Nicholas Ryan Flewellen.
Grace Elizabeth Voth.
Hunter Jack Hewitt.
Madison Ray Cooper.
Douglas Reese Edmondson.
Thomas Zacher.
Andrew Wesley Vanneman.
Jacob Aaron Juster.
Mason Alexander Eggermeyer.
Kasim Alimian.
Ashley Pennyman.
Ali Khaled Bozabar.
Stephen Scott Paris.
Mohammed Ali Alsaman.
Benjamin P. Kincaid.
Chandler Sheldon Sanders.
Harrison Dowell.
J. Michael Clarity.
Benjamin Lamoureux.
Austin Owen Wilkins.
George Levi Captain.
Kyler Dean Martinez.
Richard William Hoopner.
Rachel Lynn Bebb.
Dawson Seth Kinzer.
Jeremiah Charles Matthew Goodwin.
Luke Craig Johnson.
Luke Christopher Rotke.
Tong Cop Cop.
Caleb Walter Triplett.
Garrett Johnson.
William Gephardt.
Preston Stout.
John Miller.
Jay Sperry.
Peyton Fack.
Luke Thompson.
Brian Blackwood.
Emily Amber Young.
Jordan Michelle Faunensteel.
Trevor Poole.
Drew Wonald White.
Denham York.
Alexander Rubik.
Colin Andrews.
Charlie Douglas Walton.
Matt Ketchen.
Nathan C. Hawker.
John Patrick Hall IV.
Marco Pina.
Carl Wayne Neal.
Seth Ronta.
Jacob Hamill.
Connor Pine.
Nicholas DeCruz.
Kevin Wayne Jason Cooper.
Levi Deal.
Abdurrahman Alhani.
Luis Mejia Rojas.
Hallie Kate Hopper.
Madison Clark.
Samuel Sibley.
Kelsey Kyler Hugo.
Lindsay Marie.
Kennedy Ashlyn Thomas.
Braden Eric Newberg.
Zane Joseph Wyatt.
Wasim Walid Katan.
Coleman Robert Little.
Mohammed Ari Fahi.
Fernanda Navarro.
Benjamin Roper.
Rodney Von Danfer Jordan.
Elissa Donahoe.
Matthew Thomas Otto.
Curtis Charles Ewing.
Lauren K. Barja.
Miguel Anya Benitez.
Sydney Elizabeth Blatt.
Stephen Andrew Lovell.
Lauren Nicole Williams.
Trenton James Ging.
Cassidy Cecilia Teal.
Javier Alex Rodriguez.
JC Watson.
Vignesh Ravi.
Claudio Perez.
Acabo Razio.
Joshua Brent Helms.
Hunter Dean Collins.
Ethan Walker.
Timothy James Sullivan.
Matthew Scott Yearout.
Matthew Jank Franzen.
Han Yo.
Kenya Arumboga.
Abdul Aljaher.
Gabriel Gira.
Ibrahim Alkshaman.
Caleb Runty.
Salah Al-Rashidi.
Ricky Cortez.
Hamad Al-Azimi.
Javiel Anyahim.
Rashad Al-Kandari.
Donna Albioshi. Charlie Miller. This concludes recognition of the graduates from the College of Engineering, Architecture, and Technology. Please join me in congratulating them.
I would now like to introduce the Interim Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Keith Garbett. He will be congratulating the candidates assisted by Assistant Dean Amy Martindale. Liesel Melnick carried the college's gonfalon. Liesel is a candidate for a Bachelor's of Science, bachelor's degree in Communication Sciences and Disorders.
Liesel Pauline Melnick.
Sierra Amari Young.
Riley Elizabeth Sherman.
Diamond Janae McLean.
Rebecca Kristen Lindley.
Cole Andrew Ward.
Brianna Jane Cook.
Cameron Thomas Cox.
Matthew Eidelman.
William James Harbison.
Jimmy Wayne Clune.
Parker Petticord.
Colin Gregory Miller.
William Hoback.
Benjamin James Maddock.
Olivia Helen Smith.
Tyler Aaron Mockall.
Austin Lee Cates.
Jaylee Jean Robertson.
Jalen Willis.
Jamie Noel Templeton.
Colin Koza.
Noah Williams Sygrest.
Hunter Neil Bartlebaugh.
Victoria Elaine Wells.
Catherine Lynn Tierney.
Dylan Kozar.
Madeline Elise Elanova Brock.
Austin Cherninsky.
Kate Mackenzie Shannon.
Amy Renee Miller.
Laura Nicole Woods.
Amy Kate Gibson.
Cassidy Ruff.
Callie Brianna Quintero.
Austin James Laurent.
Kara Michelle Witt.
Clark Zachary Driz.
Gabrielle Joy Boyd.
Kylie Brooke Austin.
Deanna Lopez House.
Ashley Vang.
Alex Renee Reese.
Brooklyn Rose Darby.
Jose Enriquez.
Rachel Taylor Stein.
Sarah Nicole Peters.
Madison Lucille Brown.
Hannah Renee Patton.
Zachary Moore.
Logan Willis.
Jacinda Birkakoff.
Michael Monkers.
Elizabeth Juliet Baker.
Samuel James Harris.
Eric Landon.
Abigail Elizabeth Crump.
Addison Hope Mitchell.
Tori George.
Haley Aurora Williams.
Grace Ashlyn Bailey.
Lauren Marie Perry.
Hannah Walbele.
Ella Grace Riley.
Chloe Marek.
Juliana Love Cannon.
Cadley Schaefer.
Dylan Scott Williams.
Benjamin Rutledge Harold.
Aaron Stone King.
Audrey Alexis DeShazo.
Cody Allen Ray.
Kenzie Jade McCarter.
Connor John Potts.
Jacob Carden.
Alexandria Caitlin Love.
Sheridan Marie McKay.
Daria Nicole Cole.
Ivy Leah Hoover.
Ethan James Crowley.
Lydia Noel Blue.
Douglas McLaughlin Bell.
Riley Elizabeth Jones.
Jacob Scott Tarrant.
Olivia Janae Rodriguez.
Daniel Masato Hahn.
Chandler Lee Corey.
Harley Hewitt.
Brandon Wilk.
Connor Ashford.
Kaylee Nicole Smith.
Tanner Wade Holden.
Sophia Nicole Gomez.
Mason McGuire.
Joe Lee Brown.
Jillian Kate Landers.
Emily Mae Runkle.
Marshall Jacob Levinson.
CJ Reyes.
Ryan Lee Breeden.
Daniel Josue Cordova.
Delaney Marlene Archer.
Mariana Garcia.
Madison Lynn Hawthorne.
Autumn Nicole Troxel.
L. Braxton Michael Lamunyan.
Barbara Elizabeth Whitlow.
Tatum Bell.
Alyssa Jane Regier.
Austin Christopher Lewis.
JC Needham.
Rachel Alexandra Gothi.
Melissa Marie Timmons.
Victoria Grace Rowland.
Hannah Rose Garvey.
McKenna Morgan Wells.
Kylie Ann Nelson.
Kylie Janice Hager.
Erica Peyton Scott.
Jonathan Alfaro.
Sydney Nicole Baker.
Sean Phillip McConnell.
Cole Sutton Matza.
Alexandria Elizabeth Kruger.
Carver Shepherd.
Courtney Lynn Canales.
Keely Spencer.
Garrett Poole.
Mackenzie Page Gaddy.
Taylor Mackenzie Hamilton.
Taylor Ashley Outlow.
Logan Danielle Morse.
Creed Davidson Kilgore.
Abby Grace Thrash.
Trenton Ryan Skinner.
Abigail Nicole Magruder.
Layton Johnson.
Anna Gabrielle Favre.
Brianna Marie Barnett.
Carson Nicole Steinert.
Jack Gentry.
Caitlin Mariah Jean Land.
Tag Harris.
Ryan Michael Lancaster.
Robert William Toomey III.
Tiana Vinay Davis.
Tiffany Nicole Heinen.
Brittany Michelle Webb.
Jordan Nicole Hancock.
Perry Allison Brasher.
Dustin Ray Dell.
Rebecca Nicole Wasserat.
Addie Mays.
Ryan Scott Jordan.
Hannah Melton.
Liam J. Morgan.
Anna Grace Brammer.
Colton McBride.
Emily Page Elving.
Morgan Valier.
Emily Marie Linsner.
Megan Yvette Mouton.
Blair Kate Spencer.
Caleb Alexander Smith.
Timmy Jan Dorsey.
Kiara Lene Grant.
Emily Rose Rillo.
Macy Rayanne Wells.
Portia Marie Evangelica Fiore.
Hallie Amber Harrow.
Alexa Jean Eckholt.
Isabel Hope Tower.
Olivia Ann Marie Chapin.
Celine Liu.
Isabel Alcantar.
Hallie Ann Huffman.
Emily K. Guile.
Emma Rochelle Rich.
Brandon Scott Labuda.
Kinley Elizabeth Vela.
Amber Lynn Mack.
Jonathan Luis Jimenez.
Megan Elizabeth Weeks.
Noah Michael Williams.
Kara Overstreet.
Braden Reed Herman.
Ashley Billups Kroll.
Courtney Nicole Barnhart.
Homira Moran Jr.
Sierra Fern Rice.
Michaela Christine Nicole Baker.
Wyatt Pursley.
Riley Brooke Gamble.
Alejandro Cavazos Meade.
Cody Randall Phillips.
Andrew Jacob DeArmond.
Carson Lane Carter.
Cooper Isaac Tashush.
McKenna Lynn Collier.
Claire Elizabeth Hosterman.
Emily Lauren Jenkins.
Grace Isabel Buffler.
Camille Eva McCullough.
Bryce Stephen Bouchard.
Mary Ellen Neff.
Emma Ruth Shook.
Zion Atira Melissa Stidham.
Megan Ashley Fortner.
Christy Dillon.
Grayson Creed McBee.
Hannah Grace Matthews.
Iviana Lene Harrison.
Megan Elizabeth Wines.
Nick Sherloff.
Joseph Brian Neal.
Alize Lorene Troutman.
Chrissy Lynn.
Amy Grace Zimmerman.
Grace Sophia Barnes.
Cameron Carson Curry.
Alyssa K. Allenbaugh.
Hannah Rose Pauling.
Kaylee Blansett.
Tala Trad.
David Sebastian Hiltzman.
Allison Kaylee Lobby.
Shelby Joe Ross.
Mariah Brown.
Kalea Ali.
Kyle Matthew McCullough.
Bailey Golden.
Catherine Minna Carl Friend.
Emily Forrester.
James Allen Woods.
Andrew Lyle Thomas.
Dickie L. Willis.
Trinity July.
Maxwell David Archer.
Magdalena Flores.
Michelle Echeverry.
Haley Liana Sanders.
Adai Murillo. Jordan D. Maples. Emmeline Bonilla. This concludes recognition of the graduates from the College of Arts and Sciences. Please join me in congratulating them.
Would all candidates please rise? On the recommendation of the respected faculties and dean of the colleges, and with the approval of the Board of Regents for Oklahoma State University and the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education, it is my distinct pleasure as president of Oklahoma State University to confer upon each of you the degree for which you will be recommended, and to invest you with all the rights, honors, and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Please change your tassels from right to left. Those of you With the OSU class ring, please turn the OSU to face out, thus signifying an important milestone in your lives. I hope you know how proud we are of you and your accomplishments. I hope you will remain true to your alma mater, come back to campus when you can, wear bright orange every chance you get. As new alumni, may the words which you are about to sing take on a very special and lasting meaning for you as we all join in singing the alma mater hymn, performed by the degree candidates in the Greenwood School of Music, Amanda Barber, Jacob Diaz, Mackenzie Graves, and Aaron Alamina. Thank you for coming to OSU's commencement. The students' recessional, which will be after the platform party and faculty recess, will lead all degree candidates outside to the south side of the stadium. Family and friends, we encourage you to join your graduates outside and enjoy the rest of your day, and go Pokes!
Thank you.